Hello fellow crafters, let me share with you guys my trellis planter. I wanted to go ahead and make something for my garden, and this is what I've started doing. Putting things together that I've already had around the house. I got these 3 little tins, the trellis, and I've had this for a while, so I did not go out. And I went ahead and made the holes necessary for where the water will go through and the tie wraps would go through and tied onto the trellis, and those were all completely done. I made sure everything was set and I put everything away so I wouldn't get hurt. And there's 3 of them, so I did make sure that everything was where I wanted it before I grabbed all the rest of the supplies. As you can see, I am grabbing some of these tie wraps that I was going to use. Since it's going to be an outside thing, I wanted to use as much plastic as I wanted. Brought it back inside the house, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the ends of these ties that I have already that connect one trellis to the other. And what I'm trying to do is go ahead and make it more sturdy, or the most sturdy that I can, without having to go ahead and actually put really big enforcements in it. But that's just the way I did it. I went ahead and wrapped it. I noticed later that could have been done better, and I see I could have made 2 holes instead of 1. I also found out that your crocodile can actually make holes through these tins since they're so thin. But that is the finished product. Let me bring you outside and show you just a little of what it kind of looks on the outside. This is the front of the house. It's not going to stay here. This is for lighting because of my lighting situation. It looks a lot better, but it is going to go in the back, and I'm going to go ahead and take you guys to the back to show you what I'm starting and where all these little crafts for the garden are going to be. You see how I did that right there? I could have done it the opposite side with 2 holes instead of 1, but I didn't do it, and that's okay. You learn as you go. This is my first trellis that I've made. I've had this stuff in my closet for a while. So let's go to the backyard. Here we are. This is the little space that I'm going to convert into my little garden. I have it hung up here because I'm not sure exactly where it's going to go, but I do want it back here. That is the back of the house, obviously. And here is the rest of my stuff that I'm trying to convert. These little plastic bins will be covered, or actually inserts of the burlap, and then put the soil in there to grow some sunflowers. Since sunflowers are not going to last more than the season, I didn't care to use something that would last longer. This would give it also some life. And I wanted to go ahead. This is my Artemis right next to me. This is a little path that I will be making as I create my little garden. This is the big lemon tree that I have to kind of prune. It's done for the season to give me lemons. This area here is where I want to go ahead and make more bird and bee friendly area. I have a bird feeder on this side here. They still have food, but I noticed that they have been eating. This one is barely put up, and this is for the hummingbirds. It's a hummingbird feeder, and I did not record me making it. It's a peanut butter jar with some lids. I learned that from another YouTuber, and red is attracting to them. I didn't want to put the dye inside the water, so I put red surrounding and around the bird feeder. These are the items that I want to get rid of. This is an old go-kart that really needs to go. It doesn't go there, and it's not going to stay. All these little things here, that toolbox and all that stuff is going to go. There is my tomato plant that will stay there. This is the walk area. So you can see that from the door over is the walk area. I'm going to go ahead and water my sunflower seeds because they're still germinating. And I have this big pot here that I can keep, water in. And that's the place where I'm having the beginner stage of my sunflowers so they can grow into big head sunflowers. And that's the bird and the bee water station for them. A fountain is coming in this Sunday. That's my watering can that I fill up. More stuff that I have. And let me walk you through this little area right here. This is the backyard, and this is basically my granddaughter's little area. Hello fellow crafters, sorry about the noise. First of all, it is my fan. It is blowing cold air inside the room. I'm going to try to talk a little louder than normal so you guys can hear me. what am I doing today? Well, today I am making what I'm calling some pebble rock clusters for my bees. I feed the bees. I put out water stations around my garden that I have started. And for them not to drown, I'm going to make little pebble clusters. As you can see, some a little higher. So that way when the water is down here or here, they can stand on top. Oops, when the water is down here, they can stand on different edges to get the water and not have to drown. And one of the things that I am trying to do is continue to save our bees. This is one of the things that I have on order at Amazon, a fountain, which I plan to make a water fountain, and the bees and the birds can share this fountain. The birds can bathe in the fountain, and the bees can drink water from these little stations that I'm going to have. I'm going to have small stations and big stations. If you haven't seen my video of the before garden, I'll put it on the cards and you guys can go see it if you guys like. The transitions are going through with the backyard, and that's what we're doing right now. So let's go ahead and get started. With this one is going to be a 4 rock. This one's going to be more. And I'll go ahead and just station you guys. Hopefully I don't move you. Right over here. No, you guys are going to have to be like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my hot glue gun is hot, so I'm going to station it right there, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put little glue dots. I'm going to try to do this with one little hand. Okay, so we are now outside, and I brought them with me to put them into the tray that I'm going to put them in with some clean water. And they did come apart. I guess hot glue did not work, or the base of it was really weak. So I'm gonna leave it alone. If I notice that it's coming more apart and it's not helping them, then I will go ahead and make it with better glue or something that's not harmful, because hot glue is not harmful to bees. I looked it up. Sorry about my fingers in the way, but I was trying to have my assistant help me out in a video recording this and she kept on wiggling, so excuse her. She's a little inexperienced at the time. We will catch her up little by little. She is going to show you a close-up of our tray, and so here I'm just filling up the tray with some clean water to make sure that everything is at level and they can actually go ahead and stand on the pebbles or the rocks. And sorry about the view. Like I said, my assistant is not experienced yet, but she'll get to it. Lots of patience and she'll get to it, and she's going to wiggle you around a little, but you get a view of the patio of the little garden that I'm starting. So that there you can see is the site that she has towards the area. And we can just, enjoy the view. I'm glad you guys are here. Stay tuned for more videos on gardening and crafts for the backyard. I'm hoping that this will help. That was my assistant again helping me out. I don't want her grabbing anything, so I asked her not to. But she's learning. So thank you guys for sticking till the end. Give this a thumbs up, a like, a comment. Those likes help the YouTube community know that you guys want more of this. So if you guys want more, a thumbs up, comment down below, and share. Please do share. See you guys till next time in our little garden. Bye for now.